5 places men love to be kissed. Today, we're going beyond the surface. We're going to explore 5 of those powerful places, but we're not just talking about the where, we're talking about the why. We're going to use some incredible wisdom from the famous psychologist Carl Jung to understand how these simple acts of intimacy can touch his soul, make him feel respected, and connect with the deepest parts of who he is. This is about learning how a single kiss can make him feel truly seen and truly loved. Number 1. The forehead. Think about the forehead for a moment. It's not a place we typically consider in moments of passion, and that's precisely what makes it so powerful. This is the seat of his consciousness, the place where his thoughts whirl, where he solves problems, and where he holds his worries. It's the brow he might furrow in concentration or smooth out in a moment of clarity. It is, in a very real sense, the throne of his mind. A kiss placed here is so distinct because it is inherently non-sexual, yet it holds a depth of intimacy that can be utterly disarming. It's a gesture that steps outside the flow of physical desire to offer something else entirely, pure reverence. This simple act speaks directly to what we might call the inner king, that archetypal energy within him that is centered on wisdom, calm leadership, and protective stability. When you kiss his forehead, you are not appealing to the boyfriend, the husband, or the lover. You are honoring the sovereign within. You are acknowledging the strength of his mind and the weight of his thoughts. You are offering a gesture of unconditional love that says, "I see the man you are at your core, and I honor him." This kind of acceptance has a profound effect. It doesn't ask anything of him. It simply offers a moment of peace. It cuts through the noise of the world and the pressure he might feel to perform, allowing him to close his eyes and, just for a second, rest. It tells the most vulnerable part of him that he is safe, he is respected, and he is home. Number 2. The neck. This is a place of fascinating contradiction. It is incredibly vulnerable. It houses the arteries that carry his life's blood, the breath in his throat, yet it is also often protected, both physically by how we turn and emotionally by the guards we put up. It's a sacred, exposed place that he learns to shield from the world. To touch someone here is to approach a threshold, to be granted access to a place of inherent trust. There's a palpable intimacy in feeling the pulse of another person's life under your lips, a rhythm that is the very essence of their being. This kiss connects deeply with the hero that lives within him. Every man carries this archetype, the part of him that fights the battles, faces the challenges, and wears the armor required to get through the day. But a hero, by definition, is always in a state of effort. A kiss on the neck is not for the hero in the midst of his battle. It is for the hero when he comes home. It is an invitation to finally and completely let that guard down. It acknowledges his strength. You are kissing the strong column of his neck, after all, but it does so in a way that grants him permission to be soft. It's a whisper that bypasses his defenses and goes straight to his inner world, assuring him that the battle is over here. With you, in this moment, he doesn't need his armor. He can be vulnerable, he can feel the sensation without analyzing it, and he can simply receive. It is a powerful way of saying, your strength is seen, and it is safe to put it down now. I am here. Number 3. Chest, over the heart. The chest, specifically right over the heart, is perhaps the most universally understood symbol of love and emotion we have. We point to it when we say, "I love you with all my heart." We feel anxiety or joy as a physical sensation right there in our chest. It's the center of courage. We tell people to take heart. For a man, this area is often a fortress, both physically and emotionally. It's strong, it's protective, it's what he presents to the world to meet its challenges. But beneath that strength beats a heart that holds everything he feels most deeply. From a Jungian perspective, this act is one of the most direct ways to connect with his anima, that inner center of feeling and connection. While society often encourages him to lead with logic and strength from this place, his heart is the true home of his emotional world. A kiss here is so powerful because it bypasses everything. It doesn't have to go through his analytical mind or any of his intellectual defenses. It lands as a pure, unfiltered message straight to the core of his being. It's not a kiss that asks for anything or seeks to initiate. It's a kiss that gives. It's a kiss of pure gratitude and nurturing. Think about the vulnerability of that moment. To rest your head on his chest is to listen to the very rhythm of his life, to show trust and a desire to be close to that vital part of him. And to then place a gentle kiss there is to acknowledge all that his heart contains, not just his love for you, but his hopes, his fears, his courage, and his dreams. It's a silent way of saying, I see your strength, but I also see the feeling behind it. I honor the heart that does the beating. This simple gesture tells him that you value the protector and the provider not just for what he does, but for the profound love and commitment that motivates him to do it. It makes him feel emotionally seen and cherished in a way that few other things can. Number 4. The hands. We so often focus on the grand gestures, but sometimes the most profound acts of love are found in appreciating the everyday tools of a life built together. Think about his hands for a moment. These are the hands that work, that fix things around the house, that navigate the world. They are his primary instruments for action. They build, they create, they offer protection, and they provide. They are literally covered in the faint maps of his efforts, from calluses to small scars, each one a tiny story of something he has done. In a very real sense, his hands are a physical record of his journey and his dedication. This is why a kiss on the hand is so unexpectedly powerful. In Jungian terms, this isn't a romantic gesture in the classic sense. It's a gesture of deep reverence that speaks directly to the magician, or artisan, archetype within him. This is the part of him that takes raw materials, whether it's wood, ideas, or a challenging situation, and transforms them into something of value and purpose. When you take his hand, turn it over, and place a kiss on his palm or his knuckles, you are doing something far more significant than kissing skin. You are offering a silent thank you for every effort, every long day, every time he used those hands to shape a better life for you both. You are appreciating not just the man he is, but the work he does and the love that motivates that work. It's a profound validation of his action-oriented nature, telling him that you see and honor the craftsmanship he puts into your shared world. Number 5. The shoulders. If you want to understand where a man carries his weight, literally and emotionally, place your hands on his shoulders. This is the atlas of the body, the structure designed to bear load. You can often feel the tension there, the physical manifestation of stress, responsibility, and the pressure of holding things together. He might carry the weight of financial obligations, the worries for his family's well-being, or the pressure to perform and succeed. It's a quiet burden, one that he often believes he is supposed to carry alone without complaint. A kiss on the shoulders or the back is perhaps one of the most empathetic gestures of intimacy you can offer. It connects with the Atlas archetype, that primal figure who holds the entire world on his shoulders. This kiss does not ask him to put the burden down. Instead, it acknowledges its weight. It's a kiss of pure support, empathy, and shared load. It's a silent communication that you see his struggles, that you recognize the strength it takes to stand tall under that pressure, and that he does not have to carry it all by himself. You are there, sharing the weight with him simply by bearing witness and offering your tenderness. This kind of touch speaks directly to his anima, his inner feeling world, assuring it that he is not alone. It tells the most weary part of him, I see your strength, and I also see your strain. I am here with you. It is a kiss that offers solace and communicates partnership in its truest, most supportive form. So as we've seen, these 5 places are so much more than just spots on a map of the body. They aren't a random checklist. When we look at them through this deeper lens, they transform into something truly beautiful. They become a silent language. They become a way to communicate love, respect, and a profound understanding that goes straight to the deepest and often most hidden parts of a man. It's about learning to speak to the hero, the king, the creator, and the vulnerable human being all at once, acknowledging that he is all of these things. And that's really the bigger picture here, the true takeaway. This isn't a technique or a strategy. It's about intentionality. It's about shifting our perspective from seeing physical intimacy as a purely physical act to understanding it as a psycho-spiritual one. It's the difference between a gesture that simply feels good and a gesture that means something incredibly deep. When you kiss with this kind of awareness, you are doing so much more than just stimulating nerve endings. You are nurturing his soul. You are affirming the very archetypes that form the foundation of his identity, making him feel seen, valued, and loved for the complex and multifaceted person he truly is. This is a conversation that goes both ways, and it's one I believe is so important to have. I'm genuinely curious to know what you think. Was there one place that surprised you? Maybe one that resonated with you on a personal level? Or perhaps you immediately thought of someone in your life who speaks this language without even knowing it. If this sparked something for you, please share this video with a friend, a partner, or someone you feel would benefit from this perspective. Let's continue the discussion down in the comments. I'd love to hear your own thoughts and experiences. And if you want to join us for more of these deep dives into the hidden psychology of our everyday lives and relationships, please subscribe. Thank you for watching.